And good afternoon, good morning. It is the start of the week already. Can you believe it? We are the 5th of July. And for yesterday, happy Independence Day for all you guys stateside and anyone else that's been celebrating it. Now, with it being the start of the week, it's Monday. And do you know something? Before I actually delve in to tell you what to expect throughout today, let's bring him in. So it's been weeks, it feels like weeks and weeks since we last worked together, but me and Joe were finally back together again.
Together, we really are. I think it's been 2.5 weeks, Craig, honestly.
Something like that.
I think it's the longest we've not seen each other in about 7 months. I missed you. How have you been?
I've been good, thank you. I've been so good, yeah. So obviously we were working together and then I went off on my little break and then as I came back, you were then off as well.
I know.
So anyway.
Finally, reunited, and it started already. Charlotte and Johnny are next door, we're in here. Yeah, how was your weekend?
It was good. It was really, really good. I did plan on doing a little bit of gardening and that sort of stuff. That didn't really go. Wait till I tell you what I actually ended up binge watching.
Watching a lot of Netflix, I reckon.
Well, there was that, but also Disney Plus.
Ah.
The Golden Girls.
Right.
It's on Disney Plus. Oh my gosh, all my plans for the weekend were totally out the window because I ended up watching that, binge watching it as well as catching up on Netflix. So that was kind of my plan over the weekend. But other about that, of course, did do a little bit of crafting. The reason I'd done some crafting is because today we gave you a bit of a pre-launch of Christmas on Friday, but today, if you've seen our social media, we are going full force in with Christmas 2021 here at Crafters Companion, launching today, coming up just shortly with Jan. It's Jan all day today. Jan all day today. Jan and Joe together again. That, of course, is going to be...
Who's Jan?
Who's Jan?
You like coming out today with Jan, just Jan, just Jan. Sorry, it's starting already.
Start again, here we go. Just as well, I'm only in the one day today, one show, although I'm all day tomorrow. Anyway.
It's Monday today, all day.
Monday today, all day today. Launch day with Jan and Joe, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. If you love your writing, your fonts, your brush lettering, never quite able to achieve it like I can, then these stamps are going to be working an absolute treat. Both Christmas and all occasion as a combination, different option as well. But both Jan and Joe will be showing you them. However, I'm going to give you the first sneak peek of them on Wake Up Call just shortly. Then with it being Monday Makers, we couldn't have a Monday without a Monday Makers. I think I've got that the other way around. It's Monday Makers anyway, also with Jan and Joe. So we're going to be having a little bit of a peek as to what's coming up. If you like dimensional work, if you like actually physically making stuff, we've got a great show lined up. And in fact, one of the picks, my picks, is what we've got coming up as well in Wake Up Call. But of course, that will then be 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. There is so much going on. Do you know something? Even new launches, there's some things that have gone out in the newsletter today. Doesn't officially launch, well, it's on tomorrow, but it is on our website now. It's been in our newsletter today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of a peek as to what that is throughout the show on Wake Up Call. It is going to be jam-packed, an hour and a half, Joe, isn't it?
It really is. Loads coming up for you. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do so in all the normal ways. Crafters TV, across on Facebook. If you're over on YouTube, Crafters Companion, make sure you subscribe if you're over there. I wonder if there's many sore heads this morning, Craig. Obviously, a lot of celebrations on Instagram. I was seeing fireworks from Chicago to Austin, Miami. I saw it looked amazing, didn't it?
It did, but do you know something? I think that kind of went right across between the UK and the US, because obviously celebrations and fireworks for you guys stateside for 4th of July. Let me tell you, being Scottish, living in England, the whole of, well, certainly my road erupted the other night with England
the football,
scoring.
yeah.
I wonder what was going on.
I'm not sure if you've heard, Craig, but it's coming home. Football's coming home. So yeah, Johnny though is working on Sunday, as am I. It's the finals on Sunday if we get through.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was bad enough with Debbie Fisher the other night. The last hour of our show was when the first half of the England game was on, and she just completely fessed up that she didn't really want to be here. She'd rather be watching the football. She may have had like a live wire in her ear to the scores. She ran around the studio. She did when they scored the first goal 4 minutes into the second hour.
Really?
Yeah, it was quite something. And then me and all the team and Debbie all hung around for the second half, had pizzas and watched the second half backstage.
Amazing.
So that's what we'll be doing on. That's what we do on Sunday.
I have said to Johnny that, you know, because obviously I'm not in then, but I have said I'm more than happy if he wants it off. I'll go into the gallery and just press buttons. Don't know what you're going to see at home.
You don't even need to press the buttons. You just need to talk.
Just talk.
Just do dad jokes in our ear for an hour. You'll be fine.
Oh no! See, Johnny is the master of that one.
Yeah,
He's
he
the
is.
master
He
of
is.
that one. Anyway, you don't really want to know much about football, do you? You want to know about crafting. Do you want to see what we've got coming up later on launch day? But we are going to have a look at them right now, and that is, of course, a brand new brush lettering. These are exquisite. These are absolutely gorgeous. You go in for the full collection here, the brush lettering stamp collection with 16 elements. These are all stamps. Now, everything you can see on the screen right in front of you is what you're getting. You're getting 4, which are, well, Christmas themed. On that, you've got your Happy Holidays, which is a CTV web exclusive. So you're only going to be able to get them through the website, through us at Crafters TV. Now, if you go for that full collection on your screen, $47.94 or $59.70. If you are platinum though, the whole lot, that full bundle comes down to £38.35 or $47.76. It works out you're going to be saving 25%. It also works out that you're buying 6, you're getting 2 for free. Within each set, you are getting 2 stamps though. We're going to show you them just shortly, how they work. Now, do need to let you know as well, it's a slight delay dispatch for the 12th of July. So it's not that long to go. Now is the time to secure them. You know what launch days have been like lately. They've been so popular. So many of you now are using Wake Up Call as the option, the ability to get in there first, get them checked out and secure them. But that is just very slight, you know, it's not that long. Well, actually, when is that next Monday? Is that next Monday, so not too long to go. If maybe you don't want to go for the full bundle, maybe you want to cherry pick, there is an option on the website where you can get 2 for £14 or 2 for $17. So we've kind of opened up a good scope for you at home if maybe you don't want to go for the full lot. Maybe you only want Christmas, maybe you only want all occasion. Either way, if you want both, they are all in this bundle here. Coming up on launch day with Jan and Joe at 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time, but don't go far because we're going to be having a look at them first and foremost in a moment or two on Wake Up Call. Really nice way to decorate the next item with these brush lettering stamps, and these are our purse die collection. Not just purse dies you're getting within these ones here, you're getting little element boxes. We're going to show you them just shortly too. This is your purse die collection with 47 elements in total. Now within here is £50 or $62. If you are platinum, you're going to pay £40 or $49.60. This is the best price yet when it comes to this bundle, this collection. It is saving over 40% as it initially works out on. But what you can then do is you can make all your own little gift boxes, your treat boxes. You can cut them in so many different mediums. Very much 3D look because they are construction. You're physically going to be making something that you maybe want to gift to someone. But you can then start to incorporate maybe your backgrounds that you create with your sparkle pens. You can be die cutting them out if you want, or what you might want to be able, or what you might want to use is what we've got coming up just in a moment or two, is tri-blend pens. But that is coming up on Monday Makers, the purse die collection. This is £50 or $62, but as I say, platinum price £40 or $49.60. That's coming up on Monday Makers, also with Jan and Joe, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. That's not the only thing though. With it being Monday, gosh, we're giving you everything today. We're even giving you a Monday mega deal. This is what I was alluding to a moment ago. If you want to then start to create your own decorative backgrounds for your purse dies, Tri-Colour 12 marker collection with the storage as well. Not just the pens, these are the Tri-Colour effects. These are the ones where you've got your 3 shades. Well, I'd say 3 shades, slightly different on this one here, and I'll explain that throughout the show, but these ones are getting abundance of colours. £33.49, or if you are Joe, look at that platinum price.
Whoop whoop. That's amazing.
That is amazing. £26.40 or $39.20 for you guys stateside. As I always like to say, certainly at this point of the show as well, that goes for you guys across in Europe. So either crafterscompanion.co.uk here in the UK, .com for you guys stateside, or .eu for you guys across in Europe. That is the place to go. Always the best place to go as well on the start of the week, because you start to see lots of things coming up on the website that you've not seen as of yet on Crafters TV. The other thing that you can do while you're across there is have a look at some brand new items, brand new Get It Got It goods that Joe is away to go over just in a moment.
Yeah, absolutely. That's an amazing deal on that Monday mega deal. Sometimes we give you the storage for free. You're actually getting a discount plus the storage this time. Unbelievable. Now it is Monday. It is a brand new week. There is a whole sea of opportunity laying before us, and what also lays before us is the new Get It Got It good. Woo, yeah. This is amazing. It is your chance to get hold of the iconic guillotine. This one is brilliant. It's a smaller one of the two. It is completely portable. It has that super sharp blade in there for you as well. What you're also going to get thrown in, totally free of charge though, is the luxury card stock as well. Normally it would cost you $9.99 or $15.95. You get it for free as part of this week's Get It Got It Good. Yes, Get It Got It Good before it's Get It Got It Gone is what I would say. Now, who's tuning in saying hello today? Sue is in Chestertown, Maryland. Hi, Sue. Victoria saying good morning, everyone. Kimberly is in Winston-Salem in North Carolina. Laura's in Virginia. I can see Diana in Indiana. Janet's in Pennsylvania. Oh, we've got loads of US viewers with us this morning, up bright and early. No 4th of July hangovers there by the sounds of it. Eve's in Kansas City. Kansas City is in Missouri, which always confuses me, Craig. I won't lie to you. It's not in Kansas. Mary Kay is saying good morning from Wisconsin. Laurie's in Ohio. Ohio, Laurie. And Val says, good to see the A-team back together again. Looking forward to the show from Val in Southampton. I will admit, Craig, like Christmas now, I mean, we're pretty much full steam ahead with Christmas, aren't we? When I first started working in craft, it did take me a little while to get my head around the fact that Christmas happens in July, but it is the perfect time to get started, isn't it?
It's always mind-boggling. You know, certainly even my friends and family now, even come July, they're still like, Christmas. I think we've got, actually, let's say our afternoons first and foremost before we start speaking to them. We have got Johnny and Charlotte's back off of her holiday as well. She's had a lovely trip to Scotland as well. We were both separate, not together, although we weren't at IKEA together yesterday. Afternoon, Johnny. Afternoon, Charlotte. Now, Charlotte, is this your first Christmas in the craft industry? Yeah. So when we started to say we were starting with Christmas this week, she was like, what? And that's exactly what she was like. What? So yeah, we start in Christmas because, of course, Christmas cards, we make and sell more Christmas cards than any other time of the year. So you have to start early, and that's why we are now starting. I say we, across the board in the craft industry. Let me tell you though, at Crafters Companion, we've got incredible launches for Christmas 2021. Starting off with a mix of normal and Christmas, and this is our brush lettering collection. So I'm going to show you a few finished samples in a moment. Just to say as well, Victoria, it is glorious outside. It's that glorious, we've got the fans on. That's what you're hearing. It's not the rain, it is the fans that you're just hearing in the background. Rather warm. And Lenny's just saying, so excited for Christmas. So let's have a look and show you what you can be making with the brush lettering. These make the most incredible cards and projects. What I love about these ones, these are kind of a 2-for. So not only are you making your card, you don't have to go around looking for a nice sentiment. The sentiment is the focal point of the card. So whether you want to make a statement piece, whether you maybe want to make them as maybe your concept cards that you can see here, you maybe want to just say to someone, thank you. This one here, so the thank you is one stamp, and that's so very much, that is a separate stamp. If you want to use them separately, you absolutely can do. It's entirely up to yourself, but the whole concept of these are your brush lettering layering stamps. I love this one. Linda Fitzsimmons has made this one here. I love that. So using the thinking 3 times, and then of you in the centerpiece. But you can then dictate what colours you want to use, whether you're going to go festive, maybe you're going to go traditional, maybe you're going to go maybe monochromatic, maybe pastels. It's entirely up to yourself. And what's good with these little bit of embellishments, that's all that you need to do to create some gorgeous looking cards. You're letting that brush lettering do the actual, you know, the speaking for you. You don't need to go over the top and over powerful with the decorations. So I think, Joe, I think we should dive straight in and show you what you can do with these ones.
Yes, yes, please. Lots of people have gone for these already. Alison's got them, Lorraine's got them as well, gone for the full collection. Laura's just gone platinum. Whoopty whoop whoop, Laura. Congratulations. It is the fan Victoria, yeah, not the rain. Oh my word, the rain yesterday, Craig. I thought we were going to wash away. It came down so hard, and then there was a thunder and lightning, and I saw the flash go off through the front doors, Craig, and it was like, I thought it was going to come through the roof of the studio. It was so close yesterday.
So yeah, it was really bad. Although it was a good excuse for me not to get my garden done and just chill out and catch up on Netflix yesterday, so it was fine. That was my plan. I keep saying I'm going to get into the garden, and I keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off.
What's wrong with the garden? I thought we'd had a garden overhaul already.
Oh, this is the front garden I'm doing now.
Your front garden?
Doing the front garden, yeah.
I bet your back garden's getting a bit muddy with all this rain.
The grass bit is, yeah. The grass is.
What? Yeah. Oh, the decking's not going to get muddy.
So I've gone for season's greetings on this one here. 2 separate stamps that you can see here. Now, if you do want to use them separately, you absolutely can. I've missed you so much, Joe.
Ah, you really too, Craig. I've missed me as well.
Now, I'm going to start off with our platinum and gold. This is our metallic pigment ink pad. So I'm going to use these ones for the seasons. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along with the Bordeaux, and this is our quick dry that I'm going to use, and I'm going to stamp this with the greetings. Now, I've just taken a selection of quick dries, but I know just shortly within Wake Up Call, Joe is going to show you a selection of ink pads that we've got throughout the day on Crafters TV that both himself and Jan will be showing you and using. So you can, of course, use whatever mediums you want, but for something like this, I do think that either your quick dry or your pigments are going to work a treat. Because with the pigments, what you can, oh, look at that. Got a black mark. With the pigments, you can come along and you can do heat embossing if you want. But let's pop these ones into place.
Can you heat emboss over heat embossing?
Yeah.
So you can heat emboss the base, seasons, and then heat emboss the greeting over the other element over the top?
You can do.
Ah, fantastic. I didn't know that.
Be a little bit more careful though, because once you've heat embossed the first layer,
you don't want to burn it.
You don't want to burn it when you come and do your heat embossing on the second layer. But if you're careful, you can absolutely do that, no problem whatsoever, and it can be really quite effective. Same with as well, Joe, say you were to heat emboss the first layer, as soon as you've heat embossed it, while it's still wet, what you could do is sprinkle it again with embossing powder, and then you're going to get a real thick coverage, and that can work really, really well.
Also, can you stamp over heat embossing, or do you need to do, so say we were going to do one layer of this in like a black ink pad, Craig, just so we have a bold sentiment, can we then heat emboss over the top of that? Or can we stamp over heat embossing, and can we heat emboss over stamping, I guess is a question.
Well, what I would do, because once you've heat embossed, that's going to give you a non-porous surface.
Right.
So whatever you go to pop on top, it is going to wipe away. It's basically going to give you a resist effect.
Right.
So what I would do, personally, is do exactly what you've just said a moment ago, Joe. I would then, say for instance, come on top and stamp with black, but I would heat emboss that black. So instead of using a quick dry or something like that, I would do heat emboss that black or whatever colour you choose to use. But as long as you're careful, then yeah, you can do heat embossing on top of heat embossing. Now within the seasons, what I've done is I used half and half platinum and then gold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp this onto my card. And I'm using a white smooth stamping card for this one. And I want to make sure I give a really, really good impression. So we're going to stamp this one on, And then I'm going to remove that.
Nice.
And then we've got that seasons. So we've got that one. We've got our two tones working their way down, blending into each other. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that exactly where it is. I'm going to take my stamp off. And now I'm going to come in with my greetings. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to place that right over the top. I'm going to go as close to the centre as I want it to be personally, but you can, if you want it to be further down, further up, maybe an angle, you can absolutely do that.
And I guess greetings, you could use that on its own if you wanted to, Craig, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
A standalone stamp. How awesome as well that it's a CTV exclusive bundle, this one, Craig. So if you're buying these elsewhere, you're not going to be able to get hold of Happy Holidays.
Yeah.
It is just for our CTV customers. So I think that's awesome.
I love that. I love that fact that you're getting that little bit of an exclusive with us with the Happy Holidays. And do you know what I love about it as well, Joe? Here in the UK, we are getting it as well. Sometimes you find something Christmas themed, Christmas sentiment orientated about holidays. We don't always get it here in the UK. It's not something we say a lot, but we love to use it and include it onto our cards and projects.
Absolutely.
So therefore, here at Crafters Companion, basically Sarah made a decision that because here in the UK we do enjoy using Happy Holidays as well as you guys stateside, so it's been given to all of us across the board. And that's one that I know that I'll be using time and time again. Now I've gone in with my Bordeaux for this one, and then one impression.
Nice.
How phenomenal does that look?
Incredible.
But what I am going to do is I'm going to give it an extra little bit of a punch when it comes to our impression. But you were on about a moment ago using, for instance, greetings on its own if you want. Even seasons, last year we've done stamp sets, you know where you get little Christmas sentiments. Now I can't remember off the top of my head which set it's from, but there is a stamp set we done last year where there's a little word that says greetings. Nice. So Joe, come and cross-pollinate all your different stamp collections from last year. So you could have this bold seasons and then a little stamp that says greetings if you want. So you really can go very, very, what's the word I'm trying to think of, experimental with all your other goodies that you've got. But I'm going in with a second impression to make this really bold. And then look at that one.
That's
look
amazing.
at that. And do you know what? Let's do a third one. You've seen a moment ago that that first impression is more than adequate. You don't have to do a second or a third impression, but this is something that I've been doing over the last few weeks and months that Leanne does, and I think it really is effective just to re-stamp 2 or 3 times. But look at that. Seasons greetings. A matin layer, or maybe one of your nesting dies on a card blank, and that's all that you need to do. You don't need to do much because at Christmas we need them to be really quick and really simple. And then talking about crossing over from stamp sets from last year, remember our stamp and dies where we had, it was like Mary and it came down in a line.
Yeah.
And then we had all the background stamps. I've taken these ones, and in actual fact, that might be the die set where the little sentiment came in.
Yes, I
Because
think
you had
you're right.
lots, yeah.
It was a little stamp, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. It was like Merry, greetings, happy, that sort of thing. So
We all thought you said Mary then for a moment, but...
Oh, right. Sorry, Mary. Do I sound like Mary when I say that, do I? Mary.
Mary.
Mary. Mary had a little squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel. So I'm going to have a little bit of a play now with my quick dries. Pine Tree, Spring Meadow, Bordeaux and Friar Brown. And what I'm also going to do, have I got a pencil round about here?
Andrea says, you've got a lot of ink on the stamping platform there, Craig. How come it didn't smudge onto the card?
Say that again, Joe?
So the stamping platform, Mary. Andrea said you had ink on the stamping platform. How come it didn't smudge onto the card?
All of
So
this?
you see you're over inking there. How come that hasn't ended up on your card is what Mary wants. Andrea wants to know.
Oh, brilliant. because of your stamps, because they're a good couple of millimetres thick, and obviously because of the legs, whether it's the 8x8, the 4x4 or the 6x6, what will happen is once you press down, it's only the sentiment of the stamp that will go onto your cardstock. Everything else around it, that's going to stay onto your platform, and it's not going to transfer onto your cardstock.
Excellent. And we do have that stamping platform available for you in the show as well. I know Jan raves about that, so I'm sure she'll be telling us about it a little later as well. Details are there on your screen, which is awesome.
Right, so what I'm going to do, I've not got a pencil to hand, so let's do a tiny little black line. What I'm going to do here is if you want to measure it more accurately, you can do, but I'm going to go in with a faint black line here and then here. And then what I'm going to do is, let's bring in a few of these little stamps. I'm going to bring in my small stamping plate that I've got here. And then what I'm going to do is let's stamp a few of these out. Now, if you want to use your small 4x4 platform, you can. But because these little stamps that I'm using from last year are really nice and small and diddy, I'm really just putting them onto my small platform. PP Pam has slid into the DMs. She says, if you use happy birthday and Christmas wishes, you actually have 4 greetings, because you can use happy and Christmas and birthday wishes as well. You could.
Great way to mix and match. Good thinking there, Pam.
Yeah, absolutely.
No flies on Pam this morning. She is ready and raring to go.
It's on the ball.
She really is.
On the ball today. But yeah, think of how you can mix and match from that one set into
I can imagine Pam getting well and truly into the football, you know. Something would tell me. I reckon she's, you know, got her neighbours round in the back garden, having a bit of a party, watching the football. Let us know if I'm right, Pam. Laura Simmons says, a stamp suggestion, greetings Earthlings. Oh.
Well,
fair enough. Mate, I'll put that to Leanne. Julia Roberts. Not the, maybe it is the Julia Roberts. Julia says, just received my Gemini Junior and I'm looking for things to make. And Julia also asked about that magnetic stamping platform as well. What is that magnetic base that it's on? It just allows, I don't know, what is it, Craig? I'm not going to try and tell the lovely people at home. I'm going to let you.
Magnetic base. What it does is it enables you to get a more accurate impression. So I will finish that in a sec. Let's just show you this base. So what will happen is, let's take a bit of cardstock. Let's use this stamp that I've got, Joe. Now, if I use this on our normal stamping platform, which I use time and time again, I am not knocking them. The only thing is let's stamp this one out, and let's go onto my cardstock. I'm not on my base, I've just got it loose onto my glass mat. Now, let's say I don't press completely, and look, I've missed a bit, Joe.
Oh, Craig.
I've missed a bit. Now, for me to get that bang on, even I wouldn't attempt it, and 2, even I wouldn't do it, because you need to try and line it up exactly to where it was. But having your magnetic base, what that means is if we pop it onto our platform, if we pop our discs in, magnetic discs, this is holding our card exactly in the same place. Our stamping platform is holding the stamp in the exact same place. So let's do that again. So let's stamp into the middle here. And I'm going to do it lightly again, so I miss a couple of bits. Look, I've missed a couple of bits. But I don't need to worry about that. My card's in the exact same place, it's not moved. So is my stamp. So let's come back, let's ink that up again. We're going to press, and now I know that I've not wasted any card, nothing whatsoever. We've got it bang on. So really, really good for anything like that. If maybe sometimes you have a little bit of issues lining them up, maybe it is about, pressure that you can't do, having that larger one with the magnetic base, it just means it's going to give you confidence when it comes to stamping.
Absolutely.
Don't get it right first time, doesn't matter, you can just re-stamp it once again.
Christmas, by the way, 173 days until Christmas, Craig. Get moving.
Brilliant. Get the tree up.
173 days.
It's not long.
Yeah, I mean, there's loads of things I want to do this year for Christmas, Craig, because obviously last year, so many things we didn't get to do, wasn't there, last year? So, Yeah, I thought it was going to be an extra special one this year.
I think so many are going to make it extra special this year. I personally do. But here we've got, I'm not going to pop it onto a card blank, but all that I would do, Joe, is maybe just one layer, red card, maybe a little bit of gold card and onto a card blank. And that's all that I would do when it comes to our brush lettering stamps. Season's greetings, creating our own little border. That happened to be, for anyone who wants to know, ancient bronze. That's one of our metallic markers that I use to create the little lines there. But that, as well as so many other ideas that Jan's going to be showing you and demonstrating, coming up on launch day here on Crafters TV, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. If you are new to us or you're not in Club Inspire, everyone will pay $47.94 or $59.70. But if you are platinum, then that comes all the way down to £38.35 or, of course, $47.76. If you are do you know, what are you doing? I'm trying to be professional here.
You know, how do you know? How can you? Oh, you can see me in your monitor. Sorry.
You know that big thing I've got in front of me. You've got one as well, Joe.
I'm looking at my crow's feet in the monitor there. And I thought, gosh, maybe I need to get a bit more hydrated, Craig. Sorry.
That's okay. $27.80 for you guys stateside. If you are across in Europe, then just go to crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu, and that's where you need to go if you want to buy our products.
That's how Craig sees it. Yes, we've got some great ink pads for you on the show today. We've got a brilliant bundle, 2 different bundles for you. So you can go for your quick dries. With the quick dries, you'll get the Noir Black in the Finesse Alcohol Proof, and then you're going to get the Chinese Red, which is always a glorious colour, a bit like Craig's shirt today. You're going to get the Frosty Jade, which is this one here, lovely green tone. The Pale Fig, which is one of the lighter purples. You will get the Oasis as well. And this one is your Pink Tulip as well. So that's your option when it comes to the quick dries. We then also have the pigments for you. Now with the pigment, you are going to get the Finesse Alcohol Proof in the Flagstone. You'll get the Baby Blue you'll also get the Pine Tree. This one here is your Honey Pot. The Bordeaux, which you saw Craig use there a moment ago, and you'll also get the green topaz too. Get all of those, which is excellent. 2 different bundles there for you, depending on the kind of things that you want to use them for, which is excellent. Less than £20, just under $28 for Club Inspire Platinum members. Now, Craig's got a bit of a special segment for us.
I do indeed. The incredible, lovely Emily. Now, some of you have maybe seen some of our bits in the past that we've shown here on Crafters TV, here in the studio where she's done incredible, well, some craft work when it comes to some of the set designing throughout. Now, within Emily, let me just get my bits, because Emily, she's a really shy girl. She doesn't want to come on live, so we had a little chat with her beforehand. So I've taken some notes down because she's just recently got married. We'll have a look at the picture. We'll have a look at this. This is Emily and Joe on their wedding day. Now, their wedding date was postponed 3 times because of the pandemic and, of course, the restrictions, certainly here in the UK. They've been together 12 years. 12 years that they've been together. Now, they were absolutely finally been able to get married here in the UK on the 4th of July, so just not that long ago. Now, unfortunately, they were only allowed 30 guests. However, you know, they still made it so special, not only just because obviously it was their wedding day, but because what they've done is they went really creative and done a lot of handmade things, but we're going to show you in a moment. Now, Joe's sister, so Emily's now husband, his sister had made this welcome to the wedding sign. Look at that. Now, those additional dates are the postponed dates as well. So do you know what? They made a thing about it. You know, they understood what was going on in the world. So do you know what? They made a thing of, these were the dates that were meant to get married, but here we are, 4th of June, eventually got married on that date there. So that was their welcome from Joe's sister that made that one. Then look at these wedding invitations here. These are absolutely exquisite. Now these ones here, she's made them with, of course, our Gemini. So using our Gemini invitation dies. So this was our split invitation dies, and we used our, I'm saying we, royal we. Emily used the Centura Pearl, the baby blue. So you can see all that. So popped everything in there that we're going to need. Change of plans cards, to the new date. Everything, details, the wedding, the time, the venue, the place, how to get them, everything included within that invitation. I love the colour tones of the baby blue as well as the white. So elegant and luxurious when it comes to those. But then, what also made was 60 crochet hearts. So these are blue and white theme again, and these were going on the back of the chairs. Now look at that one there. How delicate is that one? That one, they could even take home. Made them so they could take them home. A little piece to remember everyone of the wedding day. It was the little crochet hearts, and that was what I was referring to a moment ago, crochet elements throughout the studio that Emily's made in the past. Then what we had for the back of their chairs, which was crocheted as well, was Mr. and Mrs. How good is that? Absolutely fantastic seeing that. All of that handmade by, Emily and her friends and family, including that one there. But that's not the only thing that they've done with these ones. What they've also done is they've done their name placements for, obviously, their wedding tables. They've done the menu. They've given, and look at the little candle. So I know what you can't quite see there, but that's a wedding favour where it's actually got their initials and all of the details, including the date of their wedding, 4th of June. And then, this I'd never heard of before, Joe.
What is it?
For any of the guests, what they've done is they made these little baskets to pop into the bathrooms.
Right.
And on the note, one of the first things that Emily had said to me was popping things in like paracetamol.
Ah.
Just in case, you never know, and certainly for the girls with maybe high heels, plasters as well.
Do you think it had maybe some of those little disposable plimsolls that you can wear when your high heels get too much?
Maybe it has them in them as well. Really nice little box that you can have that into the bathrooms on the wedding day.
Oh,
and
that's adorable.
Another close up here of the candle you can see there with their initials, Emily and Joe, 4th of June 2021. That's not it. Made the confetti boxes from our confetti box range for the tables. Now what they've done is many of those that are friends and family of Emily maybe don't always know that product range, so they've got a lovely bit of a surprise when they opened it up and the blue and white confetti popped out, including lots of pictures that you can see just in the background there of Emily and Joe as well. Such incredible ideas to be able to use. And then look at these ones here, cufflinks. So nice. You can see when it comes to these cufflinks, personalised cufflinks for the groomsmen. And you can see, actually I'm trying to get a close up of the detail on the cufflinks. So nice. But throughout that full lot, still got a couple more to show you as well, how the colour theme just ran throughout the wedding with the blue as well as the white. And then you can see on that
this is adorable.
Isn't that good? For Mum's happy tears, thank you for everything you always, thank you for everything.
Your little girl.
Your little girl. Isn't that really nice? All homemade, handmade, they made for the wedding. Now Emily's mum made this wedding.
Craig, what a cake.
That is my idea of a cake. That looks absolutely gorgeous. And then there she is. There's Emily and her husband, Joe. Absolutely stunning in the wedding picture there with the cake. And then her dad made this from scratch.
Whoa, look at that.
The big light up letters. Dad had made that from scratch, hand carved the ring box as well when it comes to everything that we have shown you, as well as so much more that was part of Emily and Joe's wedding day. So if you do want to have a look at other things and other creative things that Emily has done in the past and will continue to make as well, you'll have seen her Instagram post, her Instagram name tag just popping up on the screen there. Go across and have a look. And do you know what? I've got some of them here. Emily gave me some of these that I could show you live. So we showed you a moment ago in that picture with the invites, but this is them here. Now, made these ones with all of the little pockets We can see, so on this side here, you've got all of their details here, all the information, where to go, how to get there. Then you've got your RSVP bits, you've got all of these nicely held into place. Change of plan tabs. Many will recognise this from Rose Gold collection from Sarah. So let's pop that one out of the way. We've got these ones as well. Look at these ones. So these are the crocheted love hearts. You can see blue and white themed here. And then I'm going to come into here. So this one was one of Joe's work colleagues had made this.
That's gorgeous.
Joe's work, all of them have written little messages inside.
Well, I guess, Craig, I imagine there was a lot of people that couldn't make it to their weddings. I think it was just 30 guests they were able to have in the end.
That's right. Exactly. Only having 30, and as special as they made it, things like this made it even more special for those that couldn't have got, that would have, having all of these lovely messages, all of these handmade, all these pads and parts, all handmade, including, of course, what we just showed you there. So many of these individual elements for the wedding day, you know, from Emily herself and her family, you know, her mum, her dad, so many of them making that extra special by it all being handmade as well. Absolutely exquisite. Let's just show you one last one here with the little wedding favour here. This has then got their details in it that we can see here. So we've got E and J and then their date as well. Joe, I just think these are so cool, aren't they? What an even extra special way to create the weddings. And you never know, we might actually, we'll maybe see if Debbie Fisher will recreate something like that on an upcoming Crafters TV show. What do you think, Joe?
Yeah, I'll send her a picture of it right now. I'm sure she'll be fine. Mary says, beautiful invitations, congratulations, much happiness to you both. Helen Moore says, wow, beautiful invitations. I'm currently in the process of making my invites with Crafts Companion goodies. Gilmore says, I love those crochet hearts. And Julie saying, it all looks beautiful. Well done, Emily. Right, I want to share with you all the details of shipping for the US, but also Club Inspire. Take a look.
We've had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
all the details there on US shipping, and also all the fantastic details on Club Inspire as well. Loads of you chatting away. Remember, if you want to get in touch with me, got any questions or comments, it's really easy to do so. Crafters TV if you're across on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you're over on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe if you are watching us over on YouTube. Loads and loads of love coming in for all of those beautiful things that Emily made there for us. Talking of making things though, and construction, Craig, this next item is fabulous, isn't it?
It is, because there's in a full collection. What we've got is we've got the handbags, but then we've also got the little favour boxes, which work well for weddings. But this is the purse die collection with 47 elements in total. Now today's price £50 or $62, but if you are platinum, that comes all the way down to £40 or $49.60. So not only can you make that gorgeous handbag, that's just one of many styles that you can be creating. What you can then do is you can make the little favour boxes as well. So we've got a couple that I'm going to show you just in a second or two. So you could be making these little boxes. Now within these ones here, what you can then do is you can then get creative and create your own little fold flap within the top, so you can put little gifts, little smellies, little favour kind of makes or creations into the middle. But then what you've also got is you've got this one here. Now this one, of course, you know, now straight away when I seen this, I just thought of Halloween because of the colours, but it doesn't stop you from, you know, theming it for whatever occasion throughout the year. But if you do go, say, Christmas themed, you can imagine them on your tree, you know, hanging down. But these are just two options there. But then you've also got your handbags. So we've got the handbags that we can see here. So we've got a couple of these ones. So if you're wanting to go monochromatic, maybe you want to go gold and blacks, maybe silvers, but then whatever cardstock you want to be using, you can then, actually it reminds me of red, white and blue. You know, independence because of the colours. But if you like to create your own inky backgrounds, you can then die cut into the middle of these. You've got decorative die so that you can create your individual decoration components separate, or you can cut in, or maybe keep it very, very simple and do two colour tones on top of each other. Lots of different ways that you can make these, but they're really, really simple to make. Die cutting twice, 2 passes through, and then you're just going to get creative by doing the decoration. I think that's exactly what we're going to do now. When it comes to these ones, what you are going to need is your large Gemini because of the actual layout of your purse die. So we're going to die cut this one twice. So we're going to go in with this one here. So you've got your decoration components, you've got little tags, you've got little high heels, and you can see all these different clasps and clips that you can be using as well. But what I'm going to do, Joe, is I've taken 2 of my blue Centura Pearl, and I'm going to run this one through twice using my large Gemini so we can get the main outline of the purse die.
Lots of... Kimberly says, what are smellies, Craig?
Smellies, maybe little, you know, when you go into the hotels, you get little tubs of shampoo and conditioner and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think more and more nowadays they have them on the wall, so you know you can't just pop them into your hold all or case like I used to do. Or
There's Craig now just taking the whole bottle off the wall.
Yeah. You have to go there with the empty ones and just, you know, keep pumping the wall so that you can. So take.
Pamela says, I love the handbags. They are so fun. They really are fun. I always find it mesmerising how you can take something that is 2D, you know, make a few die cuts, Craig, put it together, and you've got this 3-dimensional object. It's great, isn't it? Craig? You all right there? Oh, he's off. He's gone. He's got the same colour as his shirt.
It's rather warm. It's rather warm. Little smellies, yeah, maybe little shampoos, little conditioners, anything like that, just in the tiny, tiny little tubs and that you used to get in the hotels. That's what
I think it's more. I think the pump ones are much more economical, Craig, as in like plastic waste.
Absolutely. You know, it is for the environment. It is better. It really, really is. You just need to fill your own ones up. But here we go. So we've got those 2 here. Now, odd-looking shape.
What does it look like? What does it look like, Craig? Looks like a teapot. It looks like a kettle with a very, very wide spout.
So, you know, if you were to, you know, it's got that bit of a teapot kind of kettle look.
Here's my handle, here's my spout.
So you've got the score lines as well. So you see how you've got the score lines there. So all I'm going to do is give them a fold over each side, fold them over. I'm going to do the same on this one here. Doing the same one here. Fold them
Oh, it
up.
looks like a camping kettle, says Rachel, our social media superstar.
Yeah.
Superstar?
Yeah.
Superstar, even.
Yeah, it does got that kind of look to it, doesn't it?
Have
Definitely
you?
the
Had
kettle
you
look.
camped, Craig? Have you been camping? You don't strike me as someone that is out into the wilderness type.
I've not. I would like to do it. I would like to do it. Yeah. I think it would be quite fun to do.
I've only done it at music festivals. I never camped for pleasure.
Right. The only thing, I need a decent toilet. That's the only thing.
Don't we all?
Other than that, no, I could do camping.
Yeah, I reckon. Maybe we should have a group work camping trip. What do you think, guys, in the
I
gallery?
think so. I'm well
I
up
think
for
it'd
that.
be absolute carnage. Wanda says, good morning, Joe and Craig. Happy Monday. I love watching you, but where's Sarah? I miss her. She's around. She's a very busy lady, Craig, isn't she?
She is.
She is in this Saturday, if you'd like to watch Sarah. She's on Saturday, 3 p.m, a launch. Becky will be here and George will be here as well. What a party that's going to be. Make sure you join them all day Saturday.
There you go, yeah.
Joanne says, I laugh harder at Craig's facial
That's what's just got me, what she just said there.
I laugh harder at Craig's facial expressions than what is actually being said. I mean, the gallery have got no idea why Craig's laughing. I got it, but then we're very in tune, aren't we, Craig?
Yeah, we really, really are. And all that I can just say, you know, if you want to see full-on, inspirational, professional demos when it comes to these, do tune in. Jan is in later on. So, all hail Jan will be back. But
Jan, she was a right giggler the last time I worked with her. I love Jan's laugh. Woo, 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 woo.
Jan's got a cheeky sense of
She
humour.
has. Johnny just spat his water everywhere. I love Jan's laugh. Woo, 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 woo.
I just
Sounds
love
like a
Jan
little
full
siren
stop.
going off. You know, you leave your fridge open for too long when you bring your shopping in. Woo, 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 woo. It starts going off at you. She's gonna have me later. She's probably in the car at the moment. She might be listening to us though. She's gonna tell me off later.
She's going to have your guts
It's
for garters later.
it's a great laugh.
Now, what I've done is I've assembled these ones together at the base here. As I say, to see them a bit better, Jan will be in later on with these ones on Monday Makers. But it is the case of starting to fold the corners. So you've got two at this side, two at this side. It creates your handbag. This centre piece here, what I've done is I've chopped out this first fold, because you only need the one. And that's because once we fold this one over, this is what creates the flap of the handbag. So if I fold that one over...
Where's your
can
spout
see.
gone?
So I've chopped the spout off. The spout is gone. It's gone completely. So we're starting to get that handbag look. And then what I'm going to do here is I've taken some of our white Centura Pearl and I've taken one of the decorative panels and I'm going to run that one through my Gemini. And because I've got my large Gemini set up at the side and these are relatively small, what I'm going to do, Joe, is use my junior plates, and because we've got a lot of delicate detail here, I'm going to pop in my metal shim, going to run that one through, and I'm going to do that twice to get two panels.
Awesome. Andrea Horrobin says, you need to go glamping if you need a decent loo, Craig. There you go.
Yeah, glamping. I've heard of that. I see it on like the American teen movies and that when they go glamping.
It's just glamorous camping.
Is that
That's what it
is?
stands for, glamorous camping, glamping.
But you know, see, I'd be up for doing the non-glamorous camping.
Would you?
I would be, yeah. In the wildness, you know, the singing round a fireplace, Kumbaya, my lord, toasted marshmallows, s'mores, you know, that sort of thing.
Okay. Yeah, all right, let's do that then.
Do you want to do that? Johnny didn't quite have that idea. There we go.
Can you imagine if this shift all went camping together?
Exactly, I know.
Can you imagine?
I should just say what Johnny's just said there. I'm up for playing that game too. Yeah, too right. Anything with an alcoholic beverage.
Always drink responsibly.
Of
Don't spill
course.
it.
Please do. Please do. But what we can do now is we can then pop our second one. So I just use my tool to take all these little bits out, and I'm going to run this one through again. Run that one through here. Getting our second one out, that can then be the decoration. But then you can do paper piecing as well if you wanted to. You can start bringing your glitters, any of your gilded flakes, anything like that you'd be able to use. But let's bring these ones in. I'm going to take this one out, and then what I'm going to do again is get my tool here. Take these ones out.
Johnny's gone.
I thought I'd gone silent.
Johnny's gone. Yeah, I don't know what happened. He hasn't had a hand sanitizer misdemeanor, has he? What? Oh, last week, honestly. He, what are you crying for, Johnny? He went to take some hand sanitizer from the pump on the desk. Must have been a bit of build-up. It shot over his shoulder. Nearly got him in the eye, Craig. That was when you were on holiday. Yeah. Oh. What man? That's all we heard in the studio here.
Oh, it's lethal when things like that happen.
It's good to be back, Craig, with you on Wake Up Call.
Oh, I don't know. I seem to be really on the ball last week. All professionalism.
Yeah, I'm
It's
back.
going out the window now. Bring back George and Georgina. There we go. Let's pop that one in here. And let's do this next one. I'm using my dotty tape runner, but you can then use your sprays or that, making sure you don't get any sticky bits here into the middle. There we go. Let's pop that one on. But what you've also got these bits here. So I'm not going to cut this one because I've still got another demo to come up shortly with the tricolours. But these ones here, Joe, die cut that again in white, and that even gives you decorative panels for the top. We can see. And then the other thing I like to do I'm not sure if we've got them on our show Wake Up Call, but they're on Monday Makers. We've got magnetic discs.
Yes, we do indeed.
So you can use either the magnetic discs or what I've got, you know, our little Velcro squares that you get.
Yes.
I think some call it hook and
Hook and eye. Hook and loop.
So if you've got anything like that, these are actually the ones that I use for the backing of my water reactive ink pad. Actually, they are off-piste for a second. I get asked this so many times, so now's the opportunity to quickly show it with Velcro. So what I do, Joe, is I like to use let me find.
Always in the crafty cupboard.
I'm in the crafty
Victoria
cupboard.
says we should all go camping and then we should do a live stream when we're camping. I don't think that would happen.
Oh, could you imagine what my live stream would be like?
Right.
That'd be
We don't have
hilarious.
time for a Facebook Live when we're camping. Craig's go on for about 3.5 days.
And what?
I knew you hadn't heard me.
No. So,
I said your Facebook Lives, they go on for about 3 days. We wouldn't have time to fit one of those in when we're camping.
Yeah, no. Yeah, my Facebook Live's going forever. I am trying to work one in for this week.
I think you should do like a Guinness World Record attempt for a crafting Facebook Live, Craig. I think
I'm
you've
up
got
for
that.
that.
I think you'd be great.
Yeah, see, I still think we should do a charity 24-hour.
Oh, can you imagine?
I
Look,
think
we're
so.
only an hour into the day. We're all fresh at the moment. Imagine what we'd be like by hour 23.
Exactly. That's why I think it would be fun. Before I finish this bag, so what I would do, so when I use my blending pads onto the back, so I use the hook and look. I always use just the rough side one. So I always pop that underneath, and then that will then enable our little blending pads to stick. So they can just pop it back. I have them all on my shelf and then I've got a number of the blending tools, but what I've done is each water reactive ink pad have all got their own individual refill pad underneath. So I thought I'll explain that just while I had these hook and look pads to the side of me here, because it's something that you guys ask me time and time again.
Margaret's just asking, how big is that finished handbag, Craig?
What was that, sorry, Joe?
What are the dimensions on that finished handbag?
Rightio, we will go over that just in a second. I've just cut mine down slightly, because you don't need to use it. Whatever ones that you get, you know, you can always cut down your hook and loops. Let's take this one here. positive and the negative side. Let's bring these ones in. So either the magnetic discs, of course, or if you do have these hook and loop Velcro pads. I'm going to take this one on. And then what I like to do is I like to pop them together, and then I'll come along and I'll pop them where they need to go. And that just means you get it in the right place every time. So then what we need to do is go on. I would add a little bit of our tacky glue, just so that the glue will then soak into the hook and loop and to the cardstock and make it really, really strong. But that is a little tab, so either the hook and loop or, of course, your Velcro. But really nice little bags, maybe to pop a little gift in for a little girl, of course, a little boy if that's what they like as well. Maybe little treats, maybe little favour boxes, maybe you just want to make and use within the kiddies' parties or that. But that's just one of many things, certainly within that full bundle coming up on Monday Makers. Not just the purse die, you've got the little favour boxes as well. All of them you're getting for £50, $62, or if you are platinum, you're going to be getting it all for £40 or $49.60. crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.eu is the place that you need to go to get your purse die collection, where you're getting 47 elements in total.
Amazing. Loads of you loving those. Mary Lee says, Craig, you'd love the campgrounds in Western Canada. They have a central building with electricity, hot showers, and real toilets as well. I loved camping there, which is awesome. What's going on over there? What's happened, Craig?
I
he just dropped his handbag.
I dropped his handbag. It went under the table. We might need it for demo of the show.
I don't think you will. Adriana says, Craig, I've got the Velcro, and now just to find the time to do it. Hopefully soon. Sorry, I forgot that we did vote at the show anymore. That's what I mean. Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I thought we didn't do a vote in Wake Up Call. Now, don't forget, loads coming up today. We've also got a Monday mega deal happening today. Now, these tricolour aqua markers, normally, I know we've done deals where you get the case for free before, but not with a discount on the pens as well. I mean, if you've been waiting for an amazing deal on these, then I think this most definitely could be it when it comes to these. I think it's the best deal we've ever done on these, actually. And also, Craig, the great thing about these is that, would you say that? Would you say that these are a good starting point for someone that was maybe looking to get into watercolouring?
If you are starting to get into colouring, I always think personally watercolouring is the easiest one to start with because it's very forgiving, gives you a real instant confidence boost to start with, I always feel, because you can drag the colour out, you can intensify it. If you feel you've got a mistake, blend it out, add to it, lots of ways that you can cover them up. So these ones being your tricolour with the storage as well. Now, if you want to use these to store maybe your tri-blends in instead, because the size of them are for your tri-colours. So within these ones here, tri-colours, these tri-colour markers, they're a slightly different concept from the tri-blend alcohol pens. Because the tri-blend alcohol pens, for instance, you will have one that is, say for instance, a red, and then you would have a dark, a medium, and a light. With the tricolour pens, what Leanne and the product development team, as they have added colours into the one pen that will complement each other. So for instance, this one here, within this one pen, what we've got is rose red, daffodil, and azure blue. And that's because these three colours will complement each other. With it being water-based, what you can then do is start to create your own colours, design your own colours by mixing as a palette onto your glass mat. But not only do you have the 12 pens, you've got that storage case as well. So if you are wanting to use them with your alcohol tri-blend pens, you can do, but having them all nicely compact stored All my alcohol pens I have out on my desk at home, my tricolour ones I always keep within their wallet, and they actually sit on top of my classic pen storage at home. So you've got all these colours throughout the full lot. We'll go through the packs just in a moment. But today's price, £33 or $49. But if you are a platinum, then that comes all the way down to $26.40 or $39.20. Please, at that price, keep in mind as well, they are tri-colour. They are the tri-blend format, so to speak, whereas, yes, you're getting 12 markers, but within each one, you're getting 3 colours. So me and Mass are just shocking. So, but how many, 12 times? 12
36 colours in there, so less than £1 per colour.
Yeah. Yeah, but then mixing your own colours onto your glass mat or craft mat, you know, the world's your lobster when it comes to all the different colours that you can create.
Did you say the world is your lobster?
Yes.
Not your oyster?
No, I know it's oyster, but I just like to say...
That's funny. That's made me laugh.
The world's your lobster.
The world's your lobster.
Yeah.
It really is.
Mm-hmm. What's the other one as well? Instead of saying Bob's your uncle, I'll just say Bob's your auntie.
Bob's your auntie. The other one I like to say is, rather than saying it's very picturesque, oh, it's quite picturesque here.
Picturesque.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a good one. So what I've done here, so I was looking for my 8x8 stamping platform.
Oh, sorry, I just thought you were being sassy.
So what I'm going to do,
let me just haul
this one out. Haul this one out here. So we are going to have a look at how these work. But what I've done is I've popped one of the launches from Friday, which I've actually got tomorrow. It's me and Joe all day tomorrow.
Oh,
actually,
yes.
It's me, Joe, Johnny and Charlotte all day tomorrow.
It's my Fake Friday. It's also Johnny and Charlotte's Fake Friday tomorrow as well. I mean, it's going to be a right day. And we've got a brand new launch. And we've got amazing things in launch party as well. It's going to be a right day tomorrow.
It's going to be a cracker of a day, I promise. Well, I would say I will be nice and professional tomorrow. Going by your comments, you don't want us to be like that. You're loving it. Hey, as long as you love the fun, you love the show, and you're still getting inspired, and you're still getting some of your deals on the website, that is all that matters.
Gilmore says, Joe is quick with his witty comebacks today. Today, Gilmore? I thought they was always quick
Joe's
with my
always
witty
good.
comebacks.
I love Joe's quick, witty comebacks, even if he doesn't like some of the demos I do. So what I've got, because these are tri-colours, water-based, you're going to need your watercolour cardstock. So that's what I've done here. Got my watercolour cardstock, and I've already cut this down to 5x7. And on Friday, when we launched the floral spray stamp and die sets,
Oh, I haven't seen these yet.
To say these are gorgeous, incredible, exquisite, elegant, all of these and so much more. But the reason being as well is these are really good, sizable stamps. These aren't just a nice little, intricate little stamp. These are a good, sizable stamp. Now, you know, okay, I know you don't really know the size of my hand, but against the size of my hand, they're really, really large. On Friday, I was primarily colouring them with the classics or colour blend pencils. But what I wanted to do is show you that, of course, as I said earlier on, at Christmas, because we either make and give or make and sell more cards at Christmas than any other time of the year, we do need them to be relatively quick, but we still want to have that sheer elegance to them. And you can still get that with these ones if you colour them in with the tri-colours. So I'm going to stamp this one out. And because I had it to hand, I'm going to go for Pebble, and this is our waterproof, Joe.
Excellent. Yeah, if you want to see a full presentation on these, Friday, wasn't it, Craig? Launch day. You can go back. Remember, you can watch any of our shows back at any time over on our website. So I believe they're still available as well, these, if you did want to go back and watch it and grab them.
Not only that, I've managed to sneak them into launch party tomorrow.
Have you?
Yeah.
Cheeky thing, you.
I know. That's what I'm really excited about. Tomorrow we've got a phenomenal launch day, another brand new Christmas product, and then on launch party, we're going to sneak these back in if you've not had a chance to see them yet.
Amazing.
They really are, and they're designed by Sarah Kay, so many are already familiar with our work here at Crafter's Companion. She done our birth month floral stamp and die sets,
yes.
Our animal stamp and die sets. So this is now her take on Christmas 2021.
Val's going to be watching us all day tomorrow, she says. We give her a lift, apparently.
That's nice to hear.
It is, isn't it?
That's nice to hear. It's nice that if you come and watch us and you take inspiration from us, which is brilliant. If you manage to get yourself a nice little deal, then good, that's brilliant. But do you know what? If you use us for company and we make you smile, we make you laugh, then do you know what? That just
Oh,
amazing
yeah.
as well.
If you have a little giggle, that's even better.
Even better. So let's get a selection of our pens out here. Now I'm going to go to start with the, let's go for the colour basics on these ones here. And the reason I've gone for that is because we've got red, we've actually got red in here. Flame red, which I think we'll use for the bow. And we've even got alpine green, which I'll use for some of these foliage parts. And then what you can also do, Joe, is either use your water brush, or you can use a paintbrush in water, or I believe we've still got them in stock as well, our sparkle pens, the clear sparkle overlay. Either of these you can use to actually lay down the colour. But what I'm going to do is let's go in with the flame red. I'm going to pop this onto my glass mat. Could be your craft mat if you want, and I'm going to go in with the, what did I say this was? Alpine green. And I'm going to start to do a little bit of colouring.
Excellent. Lots and lots of love for these. A lot of people saying they snapped these up when they were on Friday. There's so many launches coming up. I mean, it really is an exciting time of the year as we launch Christmas. I'd definitely say, if you've seen the newsletter today as well, there's lots of exciting little bits in the newsletter for you. So go and have a look at that. And it goes on for quite a while. Christmas this year, so yeah, I know a lot of you are very excited. When do you normally start your Christmas crafting, Craig?
That can be a tricky one, because certainly from last month onwards, you know, it really is quite full force for Christmas. So when you're doing it for work, then to try and also incorporate it for your friends and family. So I really focus on Christmas with work just now, and then maybe round about September, October,
Right.
I'll start to get a little bit creative in my own time.
How about before you started working in craft?
Pretty much June time.
June,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it was pretty much June when elsewhere at the time before I worked here, when other shop and TVs would start Christmas in June time, that's when I would start as well. But now, yeah, I would say September, October time is when I start to do Christmas crafting for myself, for my friends and family. Do you make anything?
No, I'd like to though, I think. Maybe this will be the year.
Maybe.
I need to make some coasters. I'm going to crochet some coasters, I've decided, for home. I've got no coasters, and I went out to buy some the other day. I really like these poured concrete ones, but they're like £7 a coaster.
Yeah, I know.
And I thought, do you know what? I could just crochet some. I've got so much yarn at home, so I think I'm going to make some. I said I was going to do it last week, and I didn't get around to it, but this needs to be the week, Craig. I need to bring it in with me. I need to bring it up to Darlington with me, so I can do it when I'm at the house in the evening, because you can make them so quickly.
I could imagine that you could, yes. Obviously, it's not something that I've really done or looked into, but what I will say, for Christmas 2021, what I'm loving about what I've seen so far with all of our product launches, we really do have something for everyone. Now, whether it's your cards, great. Whether it's your memory books, great. Maybe it's home decor and ornaments. Tomorrow, launch day, wink,
Cheeky
wink.
plug, might be live on the website.
Something for that. Whether it's storytelling, maybe it's going back to the 12 days of Christmas, the story of Santa, that is maybe something that you could be working on. We really do have such a great collection of different Christmas crafting this year, and I think that's what so many of us that are working here that are a little bit privy as to what to expect. I think that's what we are genuinely buzzing about when it comes to the Christmas products for 2021.
When Pamela says I've ordered these and signed up for the craft along as well, when is the craft along on this? We'll find out for you on these stamps, guys.
17th of July.
17th of July, awesome. 12 days away. You've just got it's a Saturday, I believe. That'll be.
Well, well, Johnny's just said it's me. Well, it is and it isn't. I'm presenting.
Ooh, amazing.
All day on Saturday the 17th.
Looks like you're doing both by the look of this.
Was it still got TBC at the Well, if you want to see Craig crafting, craft along and presenting, Saturday the 17th, that might be the time. I might be doing play your craft rights at this rate on my own, play with myself. When
Oh no, 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 no. Hopefully someone will join you.
Saturday the 17th, I'm presenting.
Sounds like it's going to be a fab day.
It is. I'm looking forward to it. So, up until a couple of minutes ago, it wasn't me on the craft along. Might be me now. We'll soon find out. But yeah, Saturday the 17th is the planned craft along for these florals.
It is indeed, yeah. Make sure you join Craig. Maybe you want to come on it. Of course you can. Email us, studio@crafterscompanion. Oh no, it's not, is it? It's Crafters TV guest at crafterscompanion.com. Here we go. Crafters TV guest at crafterscompanion.co.uk. There you are. Don't leave Craig here all on his lonesome. Come and join him.
Do join in. Yeah, 'cause what's that? That'll be a week. Is that a week on Saturday? A week on Saturday.
Jamesy says, I started yesterday. I already need more holly leaf sparkle ink. Sounds like they were really getting through it yesterday.
Was that on the show yesterday?
No, I think James is talking about their Christmas crafting.
Ah, the Christmas crafting at home. I see. It's funny how you tend to hover towards the same colours a lot, isn't it? Christmas crafting, as well as traditional colours. I do tend to go for blues and silvers as well.
Yeah, I love
like
blue
the
and
icy
silver.
look. Really like the icy look.
Do you have the same decorations each year, or do you have like new things, Craig? Do you change it up?
I change it up maybe every 4 or 5 years.
Right.
I can't afford to change it every year.
No, it can be quite expensive, can't it? Buying the ornaments or the baubles and stuff.
But the amount that I
spent
put
a
up, yeah.
fortune on Christmas last year, and I didn't really do much. Oh, I did, didn't I? I went for a disco ball theme. Do you remember, Craig?
Oh, I do remember that.
I had like all disco balls hanging in my windows. I think I might continue that theme this year, you know, because I really like silver as a Christmas theme, and I feel like that all the mirrored disco balls with Christmas, it was quite a good little theme.
Yeah, yeah.
Might see where we go with that this year.
Yeah,
Add to that.
continue it. See how you go.
Maybe I could have like disco ball cups and glasses for the drinks and stuff as well. Have you seen those?
I have, yeah.
Oh, they look fabulous.
Yeah, they're really
Mind you,
good,
I'm at that
smart.
age now where I won't buy anything that doesn't go in the dishwasher.
You won't what?
I won't buy anything that doesn't go in the dishwasher.
I think you said you won't wear anything that won't go in the dishwasher.
Oh yeah, pop it all in the dishwasher. No, yeah, I won't buy anything now, like cutlery, crockery, glassware wise, that isn't dishwasher safe.
Okay.
I feel like that's where I'm at with my life.
Good for you. If that's what you feel. Give a dishwasher.
Aish says Christmas crafting will have to wait till September for me this year. Got to get my bestie married first. Oh. Aisha says, me too, Craig. Love me a snowman. Love them.
Snowmans are nice when it comes
They are.
to...
Who knows what they're doing for Christmas this year and where they're spending it already? Anyone?
Well, I'll definitely be going home.
At home. Johnny says the mother-in-law is coming around and the family's very excited about that. Charlotte? No idea. Yeah, Charlotte will hopefully be in a new house, so maybe we'll all go around there, Craig.
Could do.
Craig, you'll be back in Scotland, will you, I imagine?
Well, I will be. Last year, I took the week of Christmas off.
Right.
Better not do it this year, not 2 years in a row. Give someone else a chance.
I'm really hoping to be on a beach, I think, but we shall see. We'll see what the current situation is.
So I might end up being here on Christmas Eve and literally driving home for Christmas to Scotland on
Driving home
late
for
Christmas
Christmas.
Eve.
Charlotte loves Christmas.
Yeah. It's one of those things I do enjoy working. around Christmas time.
Right.
When I used to work in food retail, that was Christmas time. It was brilliant.
I love Christmas. I just don't like the cold.
No?
No.
I like the cold nights, the tree lights on, Netflix, just chilling out.
Ooh, Lynn's just given me an amazing idea. She says, Joe, why not make some cement coasters? Now, here's an idea. She says, a very large bag of cement costs £5. You could make all sorts of home crafts with it. I've been making gnomes for my garden and other ornaments. Wowzers, Lynn, I'd love to see some pictures. Vicky says, open presents in the morning, then travel to my sister's for dinner, then drop my mum home, off home, and open her presents, then go back home. Same thing every year for me. Victoria Nalba says, I hope we can go to Germany for Christmas to see the rest of my family. That would be awesome. I would like a little international Christmas market visit, I'm thinking as well at some point, Craig.
Yeah.
I'd like to maybe go, I've heard the ones in Frankfurt are very good, not been to those ones. I'd like to go to Munich, maybe for some Christmas markets. The best ones I've ever been to, Craig, were in Berlin. They are absolutely incredible. But yes, it'd become a little bit of a tradition for me and some friends that we would go away in December and go and visit some international Christmas markets. But we haven't managed it, obviously, the last year. Mary Kay hoping to spend it with her grandchildren. Didn't get to be with them last Christmas due to the pandemic. Haven't actually seen them since a year ago, August. Wowzers. Well, hopefully you'll be reunited really, really soon. Yeah, I think it'll be a very emotional Christmas for a lot of people this year. This is looking gorgeous. So much dimension, which I think is not something we always assimilate with watercolouring, is it, Craig? But you really can get it.
You can, simply because being water-based, it means that you can pull the colour out. You can go really heavy-handed with colour. You can layer the colour up. What I would always say is if you are going to be laying the colour up, once you've done one coat, let it dry slightly. And I don't mean completely dry, but just enough for you to go back in with more depth of colour. And then this is when you're starting to get that shading within the middle. So I could go in here and start to pull that colour out a little bit more. So we're working our way in. And this is where, if you get too much colour, by pulling the colour out with your water brush, then this is when you're going to make it a little bit more subtle. But you can get a real dimensional effect, really simply with your tricolours.
But we'd better think about getting that demo of the show in, Craig, if that's all right.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Okay, let's do it indeedy.
There we go, so I'll leave that for there, but I could then carry on. Do you know what would look lovely once you're finished as well, Joe? Some of our glossy highlights.
Nice. On your baubles?
On the baubles or on the bow.
Nice.
Yeah, you could be doing that as well. Maybe some little sparkle glitter when it comes to the little bells. But there we go. So the image I used is from our floral spray, but that was using a couple of the tricolour markers, where you're getting them with the tricolour markers, including the storage wallet as well. All that together coming up on Monday Makers with Jan and Joe. £33 here in the UK, $49 for you guys stateside. If you are platinum, that comes all the way down to £26.40 or $39.20. If you are across in Europe, you just need to go to .eu.
Awesome. Rosalind Russell, she's either going to be in Jamaica or Orlando. That sounds like a great Christmas, Rosalind. Wherever you end up. I haven't been to Orlando for so many years. I'd love to get back there.
Love Orlando.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Right then, demo of the show, Craig.
Let's go for it. Let's have a wee look. So what we've done is I primarily focused on techniques with today's wake-up call. We had a look at what is launching in the next show with Jan and Joe, and this is using our brush lettering stamp sets. So we've used this one here, number 1. Then number 2, using the purse die. And then number 3, which was focusing on the tricolour pens. So 1, 2, or 3, that's our, potentially one of them will be, well, not potentially, one of them will be the demo of the show.
They will be, indeed. Get voting, Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion over on YouTube. Joanne says, I'll probably spend the night with my 3 young grandsons and see them get up Christmas morning. Nothing better than excited little kids Christmas morning. I mean, the excitement is not just for little kids. Honestly, I get so excited at Christmas, ready to open all my presents.
What do you prefer, Christmas or Christmas Eve? See, I'm like Charlotte.
Ooh, no, I don't tend to do. So it's funny, isn't it? How that, like your Christmases sort of evolve, don't they, as you get older? So Christmas Eve was always really exciting as a kid. Then I used to always go out with friends, like to the pub on Christmas Eve, and it was always a great day because it would usually be, sometimes Christmas Day would be my first day off for a few weeks. And we used to end up having a few too many beers, and it was always about Christmas Eve, and then not on maybe peak performance Christmas Day, and then sort of it be quite a chill day. But now I think I've got my own place and I have Christmas over. It's Christmas Day because I don't tend to do much on Christmas Eve now because usually there's lots of things to make and prepare and get ready on Christmas morning. So yeah, definitely Christmas Day now, but for a long time it was Christmas Eve, I think.
Yeah.
How about you?
No, I'm still Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
It's funny you saying that because I was the same. Christmas Eve, catch up with friends, go for a few drinks. Now this is either going to sound weird or you'll be like, yeah, I get that. If I did go out for drinks on Christmas Eve, I always had to be back home. Not like my mum didn't tell me I had to be back home for like midnight, but I want to be back home for midnight for Christmas Day.
Oh no, I was never home before midnight on Christmas Eve.
It was just so I could try and catch Santa.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you're not asleep, he doesn't come, so you've got to make sure you're tucked up, Craig.
Absolutely, you do indeed. Let's have a look. Let's see. Demo of the show.
Demo of the
Let's
show
have a
hasn't
look.
been decided yet. Nearly
Demo
time.
of the show.
Who is it? It's the lovely Rachel. She is just totting up those votes as we speak.
Yeah.
So we'll get that result in a moment.
Absolutely. So let's go back and have a look at the brush lettering. So this is what's coming up in the next show with Jan and Joe. Launch day, 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. This is the brush lettering stamp collection with 16 elements in total. Now these ones are a very slight dispatch delay for the 12th of July. Now if you want to go for that full bundle that you can see on your screen, half Christmas, half all occasion, today's price $47.94 or $59.70, but if you are platinum then you are $38.35 or $47.46. If maybe you don't want to go for the full collection, maybe you just want to cherry pick a few, you can get two sets for £14, or for you guys stateside you can get two sets for $17. So we'd like to give you a little bit of an option. Of course they are available individually if you prefer, but we do have a nice few deals for you to go with. If maybe you don't want the full collection, the option is there for you. What I would highly, highly recommend you pop into a basket, or at least consider if you've not got one, and this is our large 8x8 stamping platform. This one here is Jan's favourite item, and I'm not surprised because the confidence it gives you when it comes to stamping is no end. I'm going to go straight to the platinum price. £15.99 or $19.90. That is if you are platinum. If you're not platinum, then you are £19.99 or $23.99. Really, really is worthwhile having that within your crafty stash. I will always use my 4x4 and my 6x6 stamping platform. However, that really is what is wrong with my words?
It's gone so easily today, isn't it? We've got a winner, thankfully. It's number one, Craig.
Number one, the season's greetings. Yeah, the number one. Really pleased with that one. Part of the brush lettering collection that we've got coming up on launch day today. Well, that's been a fun show back together again.
Oh, it has. Yeah, we've only got two shows together this week. So, yeah, tomorrow, we're together all day. Well, two wake-up calls is what I mean. Sorry, but we're together all day tomorrow, Craig. I can't wait. It's going to be fun.
We have, yeah, we really, really have. So, not to take anything away from today's launch day, because obviously we do tomorrow, myself and Joe, it's launch day and launch party. But what we will do is we will come back and focus on the remaining shows of today, which is the next one coming up 3 p.m. here in the UK, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. Pacific Time. It's all about our brush lettering. So Jan has got some incredible ideas and demos to be showing you when it comes to these ones there, whether it's Christmas, whether it's all occasions. But then the pair of them, they're going to come back again for Monday Maker, 7 p.m. here in the UK, 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific Time. They are then going to showcase, well, really a big selection of products on Monday Makers today. Ones that will work individually, they'll come and tie in together just perfectly, including those purse die collections. Say purse die loosely because you've got some other kind of like favour boxes within that one as well. That of course being Monday Makers. I am away to hang about for a little bit more, get some prep done, then I'm going to go home. I'm going to finish it all off for tomorrow, where yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow, that's for sure, Joe, for sure. For sure, Joe.
You go and get your teeth back in, ready for tomorrow, yeah?
I think so.
How about
yes.
that? Brilliant.
Have a lovely rest of the day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.